This is after 1 week development and it's already growing, which is good. So my project began with a lecture we had in our second year, delivered to us by one of the lecturers, where she spoke about all these different ways people are approaching sustainability. So she showed us the work of Suzanne Lee, who grew her own fabric. I decided to test this over the summer. So as I said, I started with I looked at how I was going to grow the fabric. So that originally started my whole project, but I didn't have a concept to go with that. So the hard part was getting the concept idea. So I decided to look at elements that grew the fabric. So the fabric's grown from a combination of tea and sugar. So I decided to focus in on the tea and looked at Japanese culture, because I've had quite an interest in that. I've never got to explore that before, so we went for that. And then because Japanese culture is so vast, there were so many different things to look at. So at the beginning, I looked at everything, and then it eventually narrowed down into the tea ceremony. The staff have been very helpful. My project requires a lot of space and for the boxes which I grow the tea in, and once you get the staff on board, then they are very understanding and they want to help you, because it is your final year project, so they do try and help you as much as possible. They will just take a little bit of convincing, because at the end of the day it's a lot of you're affecting a lot of people, so they will do their best to accommodate you. My advice to people would be just to embrace it and enjoy it, because it's 3 years of your life, so you might as well. University is a place where you can do anything, so you might as well try and do anything you want. Okay, so these are my tea boxes. It's a mix of tea, sugar, vinegar, and this little bacteria thing that ultimately grows it. The growth time is about 4 weeks minimum, and it grows to about a centimetre thick. And essentially it's just a mould that grows on top of the solution, which is gross but really cool at the same time, because then you take that mould off once it's thick enough, wash it to get all the vinegary smell out, because it does smell quite bad, and then you let it dry, and it's just like leather, so you can sew it, you can fuse it together. You don't actually have to sew it, you could just fuse the seams with water, and then it bonds and you don't have to do anything with it. But yeah, this is after 1 week development and it's already growing, which is good.